The introduction of Western education in Africa was the beginning of the impotency of African men. The very day Western education was used to substitute our functional educational system here, that was the very day African youth started becoming useless to the society. Because before this Western education was introduced, then they were creative, they were tilling the ground, producing their food by themselves. They were so creative. They were healing, as in they were curing sickness, different diseases with herbs. But the moment Western education was introduced, everything now became certificates. Everything now became writing, solving mathematics, calculus, the y, the s, completing the square method formula, solving all these things. All this knowledge are only applied on paper with pencil. All these things, a car accelerated from World Bank Junction and retarded at the fire service with a velocity of 2.3 millimeter per second square. Calculate the time the car used to make the traveling. All these things are only applied in paper with pencil. There is no way you can route it toward the axis of reality to solve a real life problem or a problem in the society. They are all applied on paper with pencil. But the kind of education we have here and we practice here before these people introduce Western educational system is a kind of practical educational system that can use to face the society, face the problems of the society and tackle them. When sickness arises, we go into the bush, get herbs, look for a herb that will cure that sickness. And then nine had the productive and creative. When problem arises, they begin to tackle that problem because there's a society problem. But ever since these people came, everything align a certificate. If you don't have certificate, you will not be recognized. And the certificate you have, you can't quit GML. After acquiring the BSc, the PhD, the whatever, at the end of the day, you still carry files around looking for job. If what you learned or you studied in school was practical, you don't have any business expecting government to provide employment opportunity for you. You would have on your own create job opportunity for yourself based on the knowledge you acquired in that your field of study. I don't know if you are getting me. Had it been you learned how to maybe service motor or generator, jobs look for you. But because you studied it, you look for job with file. You carry files around, writing application, begging for job. I beg to apply for. May I apply for? Because you studied it. You didn't learn the practical knowledge. You only learned how to speak English and solve calculations on paper. You didn't learn how to do the practicals, how to do the real life practicals. Had it been you have a handwork, you have something you are doing, open in America, jobs look for you because there are so many problems in the society that are looking for solution. The only knowledge you have is only applied on paper. You don't have the knowledge that can tackle those problems in the society. You don't have practical knowledge. What you have is a memory education that can only be written on paper, solved on paper.